Hi, this is Javier Muñoz. I, along with Molly Braverman from Broadway Green Alliance, Jeff Whitting from Open Jar Studios, have created what is now known as the Broadway Relief Project. Our mission is to create and manufacture much needed PPEs for our frontline healthcare workers in New York City. This has required a ton of volunteers. And so today is another interview with another incredible human being who has answered our call for volunteers to participate in the Broadway Relief Project. Welcome, Rebecca.
Thanks, Javi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm swell.
Awesome. Thank you for taking time today to speak with me.
It's my pleasure.
I'm just going to jump in a little bit about the Broadway Relief Project. How did you first hear about it, and what motivated you to volunteer?
I had been sort of waiting to volunteer for a couple of weeks after I realized that we were going to be quarantined for quite a while. Yeah. And I read the Broadway briefing every day, and I saw that you and the Broadway Green Alliance and Open Jar Studios were sort of building something together and you didn't require any special skills necessarily. Mm-hmm. So I was very, very interested. And so I signed up for more information. And then about 2 weeks later, I was signed up for shifts.
Bang, employed.
Yeah, immediately.
I love it. And so you are one of the rare people who, there's only a handful of folks really who volunteer and work directly at Open Jar. Mm-hmm. Most of our stitchers and volunteers are working from home. But you brave the day every single day. I mean, we've got to wear our masks and hand sanitizers and all the things. Mm-hmm. And what is inspiring you to leave your home and physically go to Open Jar and work on site?
I think first, I consider myself a pretty devout New Yorker, and I believe that I can't really call myself a New Yorker unless I am willing to stand up when my city needs me. So, you know, it wasn't that hard for me, and that in itself is motivating. And I think that if you choose, this is a great time to practice empathy and perform acts of kindness without necessarily receiving credit for it. And that opportunity is inspiring, especially now, to be able to work with members of my industry who thought alike, that all of a sudden there were these people that in my industry and we don't know each other, you know, and I don't ever get to see their entire face. But we've all come together, and that's incredible to know that people want to help like me, you know, that I'm not by myself. Yeah. You know, it makes it very easy to, you know, and I mean, practically I can't use a sewing machine. So, I mean, what was I going to do at home anyway?
Right. Got you. That's fantastic. What walk us through what an average day with the Broadway Relief Project looks like for you?
For me, because I have I don't consider myself to have any real special skills necessarily. I do a lot of counting. I count out pairs of sleeves. Okay. And sets of gowns to be bagged, and I cut Velcro for hours at a time. Yeah. To be sorted into kits that then get sent out by Windsor cleaners. It's a lot of repetitive work. So, you know, we listen to music, or I put on a podcast, and I get to work.
Love it. I love it. How many hours a day, or are you averaging?
You can do 10 hours a day. It's in shifts of 5 hours a piece. So I'll do a set of 5 hours every day that I come in.
Wow.
And it's quick.
But that's amazing. I mean, it is. It really is amazing. And so this is incredible what you're doing. Why do you think, and you've touched on this, but just sort of to expand a little bit, why do you think this kind of action, this kind of effort right now is so valuable and so important, both for you specifically and just in general?
I think first of all, the fact that my earnings are donated to the Actors Fund is a really big deal for me. Specifically.
Yes.
The opportunity to give back even in small amounts is really important to me. And I think that organizations like the Broadway Relief Project are important because they remind us of, I think, the way that we could behave and should behave. It's an example of how I think communities should function. And that when this is all over, it will be a reminder of the fact that we need to do better than before the pandemic. And I think that, that organizations like that are a perfect example. And it won't be in the too, distant future where we will need a reminder, and it will be there.
That's awesome. I love that. And I hope for the same thing, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope we carry over everything that we've gained, because we have gained.
Yeah. Otherwise, well, what do we do this for?
Yeah. I love it. Absolutely. This is so inspiring. Thank you again for taking time today.
It's my pleasure.
Please be safe. Please be well. Thank you for all you've done for Broadway Relief Project, everything you continue to do. And, one day we'll celebrate in person with hugs and a toast.
Human interaction? Oh, whoever heard of such a thing?
I know. It's coming. I foresee it. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Javi. Take care.
You too.